G'day everybody, Paul Stoner, CEO of Big & Scott, joined today by Russell Cambridge, and we're going to go back in time because this is, we're in January, but we're talking about December 2024. Record year, Russell, congratulations.
Absolutely. We ended up with just shy of 30 sales in December. Of course, there's a whole week missing at the end.
Yes.
So 30 odd sales, or close to 30 sales, was brilliant. But it took us to 410 deals for 2024, which is about 25 more than we've ever done before.
Yeah.
So brilliant effort, guys.
Congratulations to the team.
Yeah, we're celebrating with them tomorrow. We're taking the sales team to Rockpool to celebrate this amazing year that we just had. So praise to all of you. Round of applause.
Fantastic.
Love all of you.
I can't think of any of the expensive cocktails to order, but I'm sure they will.
Negroni.
Negronis, yes. They're not cheap.
You start and you end with them.
They're not cheap. So we're in 2025 now, right? And your head's still in 2024. You're working out how to acknowledge everybody for tomorrow, which is fantastic. But what have you decided are the things that you're going to embrace for 2025? And now, when I say that, I mean marketing types of things, social media. What's changing in the mix?
You've just hit the nail on the head. We've had a couple of team meetings and discussions. We're going to up the ante on what we don't do well enough, and that's brag about how good we are. We've been always a little bit on the humble side in that, we want the figures to do the talking and people to do the research and go, geez, Big & Scott are the quiet achievers out there. I think we need to sort of wave the flag a little bit more, so we're going to do a bit more social media bragging this year, so you'll see a lot more activity with Instagram and Facebook, driven by Edward, who, as you know, loves to do his videos, and Nikki, who will also do the driving of the marketing side of things. So we've had a lot of discussions about that. A seminar came through, an invitation to a seminar came through today, and we're probably going to send Nikki and a couple of the others along, because if you don't get on top of the AI and digital marketing side of things, well, you're going to fall behind. So we've just got to be on top of it also and see what happens.
Yeah, well, it's so true. And that's why I'm asking the things, what I'd like people to get out of today is where their heads should be at. Now, you're ahead of the pack with regards to being, Office of the Month and all that sort of stuff, Office of the Year. And we want to just leave a few clues for people in what crumbs to follow. And things are moving so quick. With social media, you need to have good, effective campaigns that promote you, promote the business, and promote the properties.
Well, I can cover off with a couple of those things. We're selling property. We're up and running already. We had our first auction booked in for the 18th of January. It sold beforehand. Then it was Australia Day weekend, and now we're heading into the first week of February. First Saturday is the 1st of February. We've got auctions already booked in to go, ready to up and running, ready to go. First auction is going to be called on Saturday, then the following week, and we're up and running 2 or 3 weeks ahead of schedule. Now, so they're the auction campaigns, ready to go. So you're out in the marketplace, plenty of marketing going on, and these properties will sell. The other thing is, of course, on some of the guys, as you know, embrace this REACH program that we have here, and they hit the properties with a 2-week pre-market campaign, which is sent out to our in-house database, that type of thing. It's put on Big & Scott's website, so there's a link back to Big & Scott website.
It's everything,
And we're up and running, and I think about a third of Emily and Brit's stock sold that way prior to
which is
hitting
fantastic.
the market.
So the bit I love about this is the guys are standard deep diving with the database. So people that go into the database, they're communicated with and told about all similar properties when they get their callbacks. So they're covering a lot of bases there, but your office embraced the campaign, or certainly with the REACH side of things, our REACH campaign, but they embrace the social media side of things as well, where you've got the component on every sale now.
We do.
And it reaches people. You then layer that with, here's our open for inspections for the weekend, here's our auctions for the weekend. It starts to have an effect, and the public, they embrace it. They want to see it. They're engaging with it.
We know that we're out there doing it. So what Paul's talking about, Instagram is updated every Thursday, Friday with our weekend activities with the Open for Inspections, the auctions, which include Saturday and Sunday. Sunday. It's interesting, you mentioned before about our blast outs and our email digital marketing as well that we do. We had a meeting yesterday, a team meeting yesterday, and we went through the advertising schedule, and we actually picked up on about 5 items. Don't ask me what they are straight off the top. 5 items that are complementary that we don't talk about on our schedule or in our proposals to potential sellers that we do.
And you're doing it.
Anyway. And we go, why haven't we been mentioning this, that there's these 5 activities that some companies would charge you for. But we do them complimentary because we just do them on every sale.
So this is interesting. So our industry, and it's very hard to get out into a documented piece of paper everything that we actually do during a campaign, because there is so much, there are so many layers. But if you can do it and then communicate it, it's very powerful, because there is so much that you should be doing to get from the listed to the sold.
If people knew what happens behind the scenes, you know, sitting on your couch at 10:30 at night, and something comes into your mind. Hey, I just saw that Brett guy at the auction in Yarra Street. I wonder if Alan's contacted Brett, because I've seen them at Yarra Street, which would be ideal for Alan's listing in Studley Street. This type of thing that happens at 9 o'clock at night. He's got all that data there, but just as a backup, we do these follow-ups as well, you know. It's amazing. The things that go on behind the scenes that we don't talk about all hours of the day.
But these backup products, the products that really promote you as the office and the salesperson, the social stuff is doing it really well. So you need to have a look at what Richmond's doing, speak to the team here at corporate, because there is a definite science to the way to do it, which is very effective, and it will get you results. What else, team-wise? What are you lifting the game on? Like, is there?
What we're lifting the game on? We're not. We want to maintain the level and pace that we were running from last year. It was phenomenal. You know, we didn't just beat our record, and that was the year that we came out of COVID. I think the numbers go something like the year before COVID we did 375. The COVID year that things exploded coming out of COVID, we did 385. So then hit 410 in a year that people were saying, how's the market? Is it tough? No, it wasn't tough. We were working hard. We do work harder to get the deals, but 410 deals, that was just fantastic. If we can maintain that pace, be fantastic. I think we might have a bit of a jump in prices this year. If you're a buyer out there looking at this, get in sooner than later. The moment they do drop interest rates, if they do this year, I think there's a lot of talk now, it won't be February, it'll be more likely to be in May. But the moment they do, I reckon prices might just jump through the roof.
So it's a 2-speed economy at the moment with properties, and that is A-grade and B-grade properties. If you've got an A-grade property that is renovated to within an inch of its life, the garden's done, beautiful furniture, the market can't get enough of them. B-grade, which would be the investors selling off properties they've had managed for the last however many years, little bit of work's done on them. They're still of interest, but the A-grade stuff is where the money is and has been for quite some time, because people are time poor.
Correct. It's interesting also, I've spent some time down the peninsula where there's rumours that every other house is on the market for sale. I mean, there's a fair bit for sale down there.
Always is.
But they're correct, spot on, there always is. But there's people buying down there. I think it's a good time to buy. So.
Well, it's not bad. Like Australia, travel an hour and a half to work. That's not bad, is it?
Yeah, hour and a half. That's because it's
compared
traffic.
to other countries. America, you sit in traffic for 2 hours.
No, it's been magnificent.
Congratulations to the team. Hope you have an amazing night on Thursday night. I'm sure you will. Enjoy it, because you're going to be sprinting now till Easter, and then celebrate again. So, and that's the other key thing. Work on your sprint to a date, and try to achieve your targets, and then have a bit of a rest and go.
It's a big gap between now and Easter. Easter's end of April, so we've got plenty of time to put it all together. A big run ahead. So let's do this, guys.
Yeah. Don't forget, call these guys anytime. Ask them what they're doing. If your figures have stagnated or the team has stagnated, just spend 5 minutes on the phone to Russell and ask what you're doing for a particular thing, or to us, because it'll get you to that next stage. You need to be constantly changing.
If you want an injection of enthusiasm, pop into our office and get re-energized. Come and visit us.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone.